Hey guys, Colleen here, DIYer behind LemonThistle.com, and today I'm excited to be joining Remodelaholic in their outdoor challenge. For this challenge, I made this wreath with this wooden welcome sign here. And today I want to show you how to make the wooden welcome sign. The wreath is actually just bought from Michael's. This is from their standard greenery section. It's not seasonal. And don't let this little wooden sign fool you. You don't need any power tools to make it. Before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would so love it if you did that below so you don't miss out on any more DIY or home decor videos. I've made one of these signs before. I made it for the holidays. It said la 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 la, and I put it across a wreath this year, and I really loved the way that that looked, and I thought I need to do that for everyday life. Also, I'm pretty sure that my kid bit a chunk out of it, and I thought I need to make a new one for the holidays too. I did do a couple things differently to make this one outdoor ready though. All you need to make this project is a piece of balsa craft wood. They come in a long strip from Michael's. You need a craft knife or an X-Acto knife with a sharp blade. So I just bought some new blades for mine because I've been using it for quite a long time. A craft mat or a cutting board to cut the wood on. And you will need a paint pen to do your lettering and outline. Then to make it good to go for the outdoors, I also used a matte clear spray paint just to seal it. So I did freehand this sign here, but you don't have to. I will link a tutorial where I have a hand lettered welcome template for you to use. And if you're interested in learning about hand lettering, or in this case, this is like faux brush lettering that I did with a paint marker, I actually have a full e-course on that as well, so I'll put that in the box below as well. So right now I have this wreath inside just to take this video because it is scorching hot and super sunny out there. But I have this wreath hanging out on my front door, and I love how kind of bright and graphic it is. It's really welcoming. We've updated our entry recently. It's got a big navy blue door, and I love how the bright green plays off of that. I just feel like it's perfectly springish and summerish, and it's such a switch from what I've usually had out there. I usually just do like a really simple hoop wreath, which I love as well. I'll link a couple of those down below. But having a fuller wreath like this with this wood letter across, I don't know, I love it too. It's kind of a traditional wreath, but then the wood lettering makes it really modern, and it just makes me happy. So the first thing that you're gonna need to do is to get your wreath so you know how big to make your sign. I just picked this up at Michael's when I was picking up my craft balsa wood, and the craft balsa wood is kind of at the back. It's with all the wood burning tools, but they're in these like standing upright containers, so they can be kind of a challenge to find if you don't know where you're looking. But look, they're there, I promise, and they're super affordable. I think that this piece here was like $3, so it's pretty good. And then while you're at Michael's, you can also pick up like a paint pen. When you're picking a paint pen, just make sure that you pick a paint pen and not just a marker. I've previously done this with a water-based marker, which I love the brush tip and the effect that that gives, but if I were bringing that outside, the ink would have ran and it wouldn't have lasted for very long in the elements. Once you know the size of your wreath, you can take your wood piece and you can mock up your banner. To draw a simple banner like this, you just want to draw your rectangle shape. You'll want to draw this right on the bottom of your strip of balsa wood, leaving about ½ an inch at the top for those tails. After you draw the rectangle that your lettering will be in, go ahead and add those tails on along the top edge of the balsa wood. Then it's time to cut it out. So make sure that you have a sharp blade on your craft knife. I went and replaced mine because mine was getting a little bit old, and then you can start cutting. Why I like to do this along one edge of the balsa wood is so that I only have to do one cut. I can use the straight edge that's already there. The best way to cut craft balsa wood is by making several passes but not pressing as hard, especially if you're going against the grain. It does cut really well if you're going with the grain, which is the length of the piece of craft wood. If you pull your knife too firmly through the balsa wood, there is a risk that it will crack because it is fairly lightweight wood, which is why you can cut it with a craft knife. I used a pencil to sketch out my design on the back of the piece of wood that I was cutting, so once you have it cut out, flip it around so you have a nice, clean, unmarked side for your final product. Once you have your shape cut out, it is time to outline the banner to really make that shape pop. I just used my paint marker for this, and I left some wood showing around the edge. I really loved the look of the brush lettered sign, where the line was a little bit thicker and more organic. It was kind of wavy and not so perfect. So I imitated that by going over the line a few times with my paint marker, and I made it not quite perfect. With the paint marker, you do need to press down the tip to let the paint flow through. So instead of dragging it along the wood when it's not working properly, use a scrap piece of wood or paper to press down and get the paint flowing again. When it comes to lettering your phrase, whether it be welcome or hello or whatever you choose, space the letters wider than you would normally. That will give you room to fill in the downstrokes to thicken them up to imitate the look of brush lettering. If this is something that you haven't done before, I do have a whole tutorial on this. I will link that as well. Alright, if you are using your wreath indoors, you can stop here and you can add this into your wreath. If you want to be using it outdoors and it will be exposed to the elements like mine is, then you'll want to go ahead and do a clear coat. I really like the matte finish clear coat spray paint for this because it doesn't add any sheen or change the look of the natural wood. I just tucked this into my wreath and I used the kind of wired leaves that it has there to tuck the banner on. But if you were living in a really windy spot, then you might want to go ahead and wire this on or hot glue it on. I'm super happy with how this turned out. I think it's a fun addition to our front entryway for spring and for summer, and it is welcoming because it says welcome, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this project. If you did, I would love if you gave the video a thumbs up button and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any more DIY or home decor videos. And if you loved this and you're looking for more outdoor DIY or decor ideas, hop on over to the playlist to check out all of the outdoor challenge videos. We'll see you next time.